Hi and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, and as the title of the video suggests, I've had some things going on. And also with doing videos and stuff, I like to go with the flow in terms of my illness and when I want to and when I can post something or do something. So first things first, I'm engaged. Do a close up. There we go. It's rose gold and diamond ring, super pretty, from a company in Ukraine. It's really lovely, I love it, it's very me. So I'll just go into the story of what happened. It was on the 29th of October, so a few weeks ago now, which was coming up to nearly 1 year that we'd been together. We definitely had talked about future plans. We knew we were each other's one, and I knew a proposal was coming at some point, but I had no idea when, and when it happened I did not see it coming, so it was perfect. So on the 29th of October, me and Mum had arranged to go for coffee together in my favourite cafe in Perth. It was actually under the guise of a business meeting that my sister had set up with one of her friends. I'll explain a bit more later about what that business meeting was all about, or what it was supposed to be about. But yeah, my mum and sister knew that to get me out of the house it had to be for an important reason, so that's what they came up with. Because of my illness, I don't really leave the house unless it's for something I really have to go to. And obviously, unbeknownst to me, they were in cahoots with Leo. He'd actually taken a night bus up from England, up to Perth. So the cafe that me and Mum arranged to go to was the cafe where me and Leo had our first date. And he'd called up the cafe a few days before to let them know what he was planning. And a couple of hours before I arrived, he got there and set up a hidden camera. So when me and Mum got there at 2, we went and ordered our coffees and went and sat down at the table that had been reserved for us by this businesswoman. And we sat down and I kept looking around for this woman. I'd been given a description by my sister. And nobody was turning up. I was really nervous. Nobody was showing up that fit that description. Then, all of a sudden, this happened. It was really funny because I had no idea it was coming, and even when he did show up, I still thought he was there as like a surprise for this business meeting, because we'd been setting up something together. I'll explain at the end, but so I thought he was there for that still, to join me and help me with the meeting. So I got up to say hi, and then I thought he'd come over and have just coffee with us, and then the meeting would begin. And obviously I was really shocked, but I still had no idea what he was there for. I just thought it was a really nice surprise for me. So I went to sit back down again when he came over after I'd said hi. and given him a hug. And then he got me up, dragged me up again, as you see, and then the proposal started. For me, it literally all happened in a flash, but apparently for him, I found it after, he felt like it had taken ages for me to say yes to him when he was on one knee. But for me it was all a flash, but for him he was like, come on, say yes. So that's quite funny. But I just felt like it was just all a dream. Like, it just happened so quickly, and I was just in shock after. Like, I knew something was coming at some point, but this was done in a way it was perfect, because I would never have guessed. Also, I hadn't realised at the time, but he told me after, and you can hear it in the footage as well, he told me that he'd asked the staff to put on a cover of Make You Feel My Love by Adele when he came out, because he brought the coffees over for us, as you can see. And he asked them to play Make You Feel My Love when he came out, because we'd done a cover of that on YouTube together, so it was like a special song for us. So that was really sweet. So yeah, it was perfect, and it was all really lovely, and felt very surreal, and it still does. Like, it feels like things are now properly serious in the best way, and it feels very real now. Like, the things that we talked about in the past, like, it's all real now, and it's happening very soon. So yeah, now it's time for wedding planning. I've already started a bit, but yeah, I'll maybe do some videos about it more when I've got a few things more established. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for that day, and obviously for the future after it. So just as a quick thing before I go, I just want to say a bit about the business that I was lured out of the house for. So a couple of months ago, me and Leo set up a business called In the Moon. It's an online shop, and it's like a gift shop basically, and it sells things like printed mugs, canvas bags, canvas prints, and there's going to be stuff in the future as well, like phone cases and Christmas cards, like cushion covers. We're just gonna expand everything. And all these items are printed with my artwork. I've talked a bit about my my journey with art in another video, so go and check that out. And they're all Scottish themed prints, because I live up in Scotland right now, and obviously I love it up here, and I love the nature and the experiences I've had up here with that kind of thing. So we've turned that into an online shop. I'll put the link in the description as well. You can go and check out the products there, and there's lots of new things to come in the future as well with it. So I'll keep you posted with that kind of thing as well. Jackie. Oh, Jackie. What you doing? Oh. But yeah, it's been really fun to work on together with Leo, who you are going to meet at some point in the future. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see where it goes. It's been a nice thing to be able to do, especially with being ill. It's just like gives me some kind of distraction, but that's not too tiring, which is the aim for anything I do. So that's all for now. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to see more videos on my wedding plans, my journey with chronic illness, my art, music, my In the Moon project, and anything else I can think of. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!